This is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome to the very first Best Value Cruise Hour of May.
May? Where's the year going?
Where is the year going? It's flying by, isn't it? It's flying by, and we have got some May delights for you tonight. We're going on with Royal Caribbean International. Ooh. We know that. We're going to be taking you around Hawaii.
Oh, yes.
Richard's already got his grass skirt ready.
I'm a short.
And we're going to go on a brand new ship as well. We've got all that lined up. We've got some small yacht cruising.
Ooh, I like that.
And we've got the Golden Envelope, which could come at any time. No one knows where, when, or whenever. Could come it could come now. No. No. But I'll tell you what as well, Richard's got a load lined up for you as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking you away with Norwegian Cruise Line. We've got a great summer holiday cruise lined up for you. Remember, it's premium all-inclusive. I'm going away as well with Princess Cruises on a great taster cruise, if you want to stay tuned for that one. Plus, I've got another deal with Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, where we're going to be sailing you at a great price as well. Now, if you want to get in touch with us today, it is very, very simple. You can give us a call on 0800 655 6449. That number is if you're calling from the UK today. Now, if you're in the Republic of Ireland, that number you need is 1800 80 55 00. If you're outside the UK, it's 0044 371 222 331. If you want to text us, text the word cruise, leave a space, and then send your message to 60300. If you're texting, your standard network rates will apply, or you can always email us as well, studio@visioncruise.co.uk. You can send us pictures of your last cruise holiday, make us jealous, or tell us where you're going to on your next one. And if you want to interact with us, you can do. You'll find us on Facebook and Twitter, Vision Cruise UK. Remember to follow us and like us there, and join in all the fun. And if you've missed any of our programmes, you can catch up with them again whenever you want, on demand, by heading along to YouTube, and that's youtube.com/Vision Cruise. And if you subscribe to the channel, you find all of the information as soon as it's uploaded. That's youtube.com/Vision Cruise.
Could be simpler, really. Couldn't be simpler. Get in touch with us and we'll get in touch with you. Now, don't forget, we're open till 10 o'clock tonight as well. So I'd say if you see the cruise you want, ring here and now, because it just gets so busy at the end of the show. It really gets busy. So when you see the cruise you want, give us a call right away. It's a free call, as we said there. Right, should we get underway with our first cruise? Let's go then, shall we, with Royal Caribbean International. This is absolutely lovely. We're going on the Navigator of the Seas around the Mediterranean. Now, the Navigator of the Seas is one of those ships that's just got everything, really. You know, climbing walls, swimming pools, all sorts. This is what they call the Royal Promenade. They have a car park down there. You just can't see it there. It's one of those like classic cars. You know, you go and sit in, have your photograph taken. It's great. And all along there, there's all sorts of shops, bars, and everything in there too. It really is lovely. Top deck, well, there's the swimming pools, obviously. There's an adult-only pool area as well. And then, of course, there's the mini golf. Oh, I do like a round of mini golf, me. Then there's all the food. Lovely. Look, this is the main dining room. Fine dining every night if you want it, or if you want, you just go to the Windjammer, which is like the buffet restaurant, which is just like help yourself. You know, and you know, the quality of the food. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of the food. Then there's the fabulous entertainment every single night of your holiday. It's like having a season ticket to Broadway. You know, where you go see a different show every night.
Can you imagine trying to do that at home? Well, how much that cost you? How
much would that cost you? Comfortable accommodation, which, you know, really relaxes you and you feel so comfortable. And I just think that Royal Caribbean have got it. They've hit the nail on the head.
They have.
They really have. Great food, fabulous entertainment, wonderful things to do. Oh, and by the way, we're going to take you to some wonderful places too. It's like everything, isn't it? It's great. Look at top deck there. One of those sunbeds got your name on it. It has got your name on it. So We're on the Navigator of the Seas and we're going on the Grand Mediterranean Tour. This is on the 13th of May next year for 14 nights, so it's just a deposit tonight. You turn up at Southampton, they take your luggage the next time you see it, it's at your stateroom, you saunter on board, you'll go to Windjammer, everybody always does go to the buffet, and then we're going to cruise out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Gibraltar. The rock itself, right on the cusp of the Mediterranean, a little bit of Britain, it's all pound sterling there as well, it's duty free as well, a UNESCO World Heritage Site there too. Then we cruise up the coast into Alicante. This is just down the road from Benidorm. I love Benidorm. The beaches down there, by the way, are absolutely fantastic. Then we across the Mediterranean into Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome. Go and see the Colosseum. Maybe go and see the Trevi Fountain as well. It's lovely there. Then we're into Livorno, where you can go to Florence with all its scenic architecture. You can go to Pisa for the day while you're there too. See the old Leaning Tower. It's got to be done. And then we're off to Marseille, the second largest city in France. And do you know what? So much to do here too. The shopping is incredible. The cathedral's wonderful, and the port area with the fish market incredible. Then we're into Barcelona. Montjuic is wonderful with its the Olympic Stadium there, and also, I mean, the Sacred Familia Church. There's so much to do in Barcelona. Then Lisbon, and once you're the capital of Portugal, go around the 7 hills of Lisbon. I'd take the hop-on, hop-off tour bus there if I was you. There's just so much to pack in. And then we're into Vigo in northern Spain, a fishing town which is absolutely lovely. And where the ship pulls in, it's right in the centre of town. So wander off the ship and you're racing right into a shopping centre. It's incredible, it really is. Now, seen the price on this? 1139. 1139. And on top of that, I'm going to give you some of my, I've got here, Cooper cash. Not 100, not 200, but exclusively $225 worth of Cooper cash. Now that's where. Now what would you spend your $225 on? Maybe some perfume, maybe some duty free, maybe some drinks, maybe have a flutter in the casino. You know, you don't mind losing it when it's not your own, do you? Yeah, it is. It's incredible. 1139 for 14 nights away, visiting some of the most iconic cities around the Mediterranean. You know, you're going to get the chance to go to, you know, Marseille, Rome, Barcelona, then, you know, Lisbon. They're huge cities, aren't they? And this is your chance to go and see them. It's like your grand tour, isn't it? If you fancy it, all you do is you dial the number 0800 655 6449. And don't forget, with this one, ask for a case of wine, and I'll send you a case of wine before you go. But just a deposit right now, just a deposit. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this one. I think you'll love this. I do. For 1139 for 14 nights away, going to the Med. You know, when you consider all the foods included, when you consider that all the entertainment that's included as well. Yeah. How much does it cost to go to a West End show these days?
60, 70, 80
quid,
pounds?
80 quid, yeah, included in the price. Yeah, how much does it cost to go to a water park these days? Included in the price. They've got the movies under the stars. I mean, do you know what? I was with my dad over the weekend, and we went past the cinema, and the price that the cinema was up, they were advertising that how cheap it was. It was like £5 to get in. And I said, £5 to go to the cinema? It obviously hasn't been the cinema for a long time.
Not.
I think it was 3 and 6 when he last went for the stalls. No, it's absolutely incredible. It's when you consider what you're getting. It's the value for money. That's what I love about it. And talking for value for money, I know Richard's got a great one now with Fred Olsen Cruises.
Yes, so we are going away with the friendliest fleet afloat, Fred Olsen Cruise Lines, and we're on board Balmoral here, going away on the 1st of July for 50 nights on the authentic Andalusia itinerary.
Oh, I love that.
Now, we're going to be setting sail from Newcastle Newcastle, which is really easy to get to, whether you're travelling over from the northwest or down from Scotland or up from the east coast or anyway, or really easy to get to in Newcastle. We'll get you on board. We're going to cruise out to Cadiz, then we're off to Malaga, where we'll overnight you in port, then it's off to Gibraltar, Lisbon, Vigo, La Coruña, then we'll bring you back to Newcastle, where sadly your cruise adventure will end. You've got 50 nights on board from just £999 per person, which is great value for money. This is under £66 per person per night. If you want to add a drinks package as well, give us a call and we'll quote you on that one. We can add you a drinks package. That includes the wine as well. We're going to include that free case of wine for you too. If you ask for it at the time of booking, remember, all you need to do is ask for it when you book. If you want more information, it's 0800 655 6449.
It's a good one, that is. I know you'd like that one. Now, listen, don't forget, if you've never been on a cruise before in your life, we've got this. This is our first-time guide to cruising. It's completely free of charge. Just give us a call and we'll pop it in the post to you. That's all. It's got all the questions like, what about tipping and what do I have to take with me? And, I've got dietary requirements. I've got, sort of don't take someone who's disabled with me. What could it's all those answers, they're all answered in there. So just give us a call. That's for the first-time guide to cruising. Completely free of charge. There's the number on the bottom of the screen. Now then, we're with Princess Cruises on the Star Princess. Now, what are Princess Cruises like? I sent Gemma to find out more.
Welcome to the Caribbean Princess, a mid-sized ship with a very interesting fact, because actress Jill Whelan from The Love Boat christened this ship, and that fact alone makes me want to find out more. Why? Because I love The Love Boat. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned cruiser, we all have tons of questions. So head to guest services or shore excursions. I promise there's somebody always on hand who has the answer. We all know that cruising can work up a bit of a thirst, but here's the problem. There are so many bars to choose from. Everybody has their own favourite spot on a ship. Well, the pools, the hot tubs, the treatments, the sanctuary. Yep, I think I found my spot, the spa. Stellar acts, amazing acoustics and fabulous seats. Who wouldn't enjoy a show in here? I'm at the Crown Grill for some speciality dining, and looking at the decor, it's old-time New York charm throughout. Yes, they do mouth-watering steaks, but don't worry if that's not your thing, because there's seafood, lobster and all sorts of amazing things on the menu as well. There are many different grades of stateroom on board, from an inside to a full suite. Now this one is a deluxe balcony and it's really well appointed. Look at all this wardrobe space. Ooh, I mean, I could even fit all my things in here, and how long the drop is. Just long enough for my evening gown for the formal evening, and enough room for my numerous pairs of shoes. And the best bit, obviously, is the balcony. For me, a holiday is sitting outside and taking in the views and the great outdoors. A cruise is the perfect time to enrich your life. You can take in a lecture, appreciate the art, or borrow a book, or if you're a little bit more tech savvy, don't worry, you can stay in touch as well. On Princess Cruises, they want you to come back new. And I'll be honest, I feel like I'm coming back new even from this small whistle-stop door. Okay, where's the nightclub? There are several formal dining rooms, the Palm Dining Room being one, with traditional dining at the same time with attentive service. The ship runs age-appropriate activities, so from 3 to 17 years, they've got it covered, which means you've got peace of mind and you can indulge in what you want.
It looks good, doesn't it? It is good, that's why. This is going on the Star Princess. And apart from doing the Hawaiian delights, we're going to kick off your holiday with a stay in Las Vegas. Sounds good, doesn't it? This is all starting on the 15th of January next year for 19 nights. We base this on Gatwick flights, but we can do other airports as well. We're going to fly you out from Gatwick to Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where we're going to put you up for 3 nights at the Luxor Hotel right on the Strip. I've got a friend who's in Las Vegas at the moment.
Oh, have you? Oh, so have I.
He keeps seeing pictures on Facebook doing all sorts. He did a helicopter ride over the Strip last night. Yeah, it's incredible. Then we're going to fly you to Los Angeles, California, where you can go and see the Hollywood sign before you get on board your wonderful ship. Yep, the Star Princess. This is now full board. You were on a room-only basis in Las Vegas. You're now full board. And this is where your Hawaiian adventure begins. We're off to Honolulu. Oh, book it, Danny. Oh, it's great. The beaches are absolutely incredible here as well. This is then we're going to go on from Honolulu to Kauai. Lovely. You're going to love that. And then we're on to Maui. The beaches, as you can see, are absolutely incredible here as well. Stunning. And some of the things you can go and see and do are really lovely. Hilo, once again, you just go inland here and it's absolutely beautiful. We'll send you a full list of excursions before you go. Then we're going to go to Mexico, to Ensenada in Mexico. This is where the tallest lighthouse in the world is, and you go up there. The views are tremendous. And then we're back into Los Angeles. That's where we're going to fly you back to the UK. Now, this is going to be where, you're away here for, what's that, 19 nights? 19 nights? 15 nights on board the cruise? 1639. When you consider where you're going and what you're doing, that is incredible value for money. Remember, we've included all your flights. You're going to get 3 nights at the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas, then 15 nights full board on the Star Princess. If you want to ask us to add the transfers on, we can do that. Call us when you call. Ask when you call, and we can add your transfers in as well. 1639. I think that is tremendous value for money. And I'll tell you what, come here. Ask for the case of wine, and I'll send you a case of wine as well. Well, can you say fairer than that? Can you say fairer than that? Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this one. I think this is a really good one. When you consider, how much would it cost you to stay in Las Vegas for a while? Yeah. And Las Vegas is great. The shopping in Las Vegas is incredible as well. You don't think about that. It really is. Then Hawaii. Oh, when you get to Honolulu, they greet you. With those flowers around the neck.
Yes.
As you get off, they'll be greeting you with all that. There'll be all those girls dancing in the grass skirts. So I can see it now. If you want to get hold of this one, all you have to do is give us a call. 0800 655 6449. Got any questions? That's why our experts are here for you. When you call and speak to us, you're talking to cruise experts, people who really know what they're talking about. Remember, that's all they do. Book cruises all day long. It is truly, truly good. I'm talking of truly, truly good. I know that Richard has a great cruise now. In fact, it's not just a great cruise, it's an epic cruise.
Oh, it is. I like the way you did that. So we're with Norwegian Cruise Line, and this is on board the Norwegian Epic. It is an epic cruise. We're going around the Mediterranean here on the 16th of July for 7 nights. What a great time of year to go around the Mediterranean as well. Could be around the start of the summer holidays as well. Do check your local area. So we're going to start off by flying you from the UK. This is based on Manchester. We can do other airports. Give us a call. We'll quote you separately. Out to Barcelona. We're then going to join the ship. It's a short journey down to the cruise terminal there. Then we're going to cruise on to Naples, Civitavecchia for Rome, Livorno, you go Florence or Pisa, then we're on to Cannes, Palma, Mallorca, and then we're back to Barcelona, and then we'll fly you back to Manchester. Now, 7 nights on board, £949 per person. This is premium all-inclusive, so it includes your drinks, so your tips, your gratuities. You could walk on board without a penny in your pocket.
Yeah. It really is. With this, what you've got to remember is what you'd normally spend while you're on holiday.
Yeah.
So think of what you'd normally spend on a holiday and then add that on to what you normally pay to go on holiday.
Yeah.
And it's the two of them together. Because remember, all your drinks, all your tips, all your gratuities, all your food, it's all included.
And they're not house drinks either.
No, they're premium brands, they're big brands.
So if you want to get on board, we can do this on other dates as well. Give us a call. Prices will vary. But for more information, it's 0800 655 6449.
Yeah, that actually goes every Sunday throughout the summer. So, you know, if that doesn't suit you, give us a call. We'll quote you when you can go. Now, how do you fancy going on a brand new ship? This ship is so new, she hasn't been launched. She's being launched in about a month's time. This is the MSC Margravia. Now, this is what they call a CGI, computer-generated images, to give you an idea of what she's going to look like. She's got some really innovative features about her as well. Some of the stuff that you're really, really going to love. First of all, there's so much space around the ship. There's so much window space everywhere. But she's also got like an arcade in the middle. Look at the crystal staircases. Look, isn't it lovely? Do you know what? There'll be people queued up to have their photographs taken.
Oh, yes.
I've seen it. It's lovely. It makes you feel really high end. The entertainment on board is wonderful. The food is incredible. Do you know what? By the way, all your drinks are included in this as well. I've included all your drinks. You see this parade area? Look, you see the roof. It's like a different display every night. During the day, it's sunshine, and then overnight they have like a firework display on there. But it's like an optical roof. It's incredible. And you see the lounge bars overlooking things. It's just incredible. You're going to love the whole thing. When you get on board an MSC ship as well, you instantly feel as though you're on holiday. Do you know, it's just got the holiday feel. Look at the bars, the specialty dining areas as well. That's a sushi bar. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, there's the teppanyaki. Oh, do you like a bit of teppanyaki, mate? They've got all these. Look at Italian eateries on board. I mean, it is so lovely. By the way, in the main dining room, it's only a 7-course evening meal.
Wow.
And the buffet is only open 20 hours a day.
Can you do both?
It really is. Look, this is the Bodega. Absolutely lovely. This is what it's all about. So it's a brand new ship. I say she's not being launched until about a month away, the 2nd, 3rd of June. But this is your chance to hop on board on the 14th of January next year for 7 nights. And we're going to fly you from London out to Genoa in Italy. And now this is where we're going to meet you at the airport at Genoa and take you down to the ship. You'll go on board, you'll go to the buffet, Everybody does. It's the law of the sea. And then we're going to cruise out from Genoa to Civitavecchia. This is your chance to go and have a look around Rome. And the great thing about going at this time of year, it's not going to be red hot. So you can easily walk around and take the sights in, the Trevi Fountain, all those sort of things. Really lovely. Then we're off to Palermo. Palermo in Italy. It's lovely, Palermo. Where the ship pulls in as well. It's right near the city centre. So you're straight into there. Then we're into Valletta, Malta. Oh, you'll love Valletta. It's little cobbled streets. There's a couple of Marks and Spencers there too as well. Oh, it's all nice. Then we're into Barcelona. Wow, that's great. So much to go to. The Las Ramblas, of course. Maybe go to the Pueblo de España. Then we're into Marseille, the second largest city in France. Once again, incredible there. The market there, by the way, is superb. Before we cruise you back into Genoa, that is where the cruise comes to an end. That's where we take you off the ship and fly you back to the UK. A brand new ship, £799. But remember, we've included all your drinks in that as well. So all your drinks are included at £799. That includes your specialty coffees and teas. So, do you know, of a morning, if you like an espresso coffee with your breakfast, you can have one. It's not just a house coffee. If you want to, one of the proper coffees like a latte or something like that, you can have one. It's included in the price. And then, of course, late afternoon, pina colada. Oh, I know, you're on holiday. Yeah, wine with your meals, not a problem. Beer lads, not a problem. Soft drinks, not a problem. It's all included in the price. It just helps you really budget, doesn't it? And of course, the 15th of January, it's a nothing time of year, isn't it? Christmas has come and gone, and there's nothing to look forward to. But now there is. Through Christmas, you go, ooh, do you know, I'm going to wait a couple of weeks. It's lovely. Let's have a look at the details on this one. $799 for 7 nights away. When you consider you've included all your food, all your drinks in that one as well.
And it's a new ship.
And it's a brand new ship. But by all accounts, the entertainment on board is going to be great. I'm actually going to be on board in about a month's time.
Ooh.
I'm going to be one of the first on board. So you're going to have a good nosy round.
As you do.
As I do, as is my want in life. Going to have a good old nosy round. So
lots of videos, I hope.
Oh yes, yeah. Keep an eye out for that. It's going to be absolutely great. But if you want to get on board, book your place on board. 0800 655 6449. It goes all through the winter, that too. So if you want to go on before then, not a problem. Just give us a call. We'll quote you separately. 0800 655 6449. Incredible value for money, and that is a brand new ship. I think you're going to love it. I think you're really going to love it. Welcome along. If you just joined us, it's the Best Value Cruiser from Vision Cruise. I'm John Cooper. This is Richard. And I know Richard now has another great offer. This time he's with Princess Cruises.
Yes, so we're going to have some more 5-star cruising with Princess Cruises, and this is on board the Sapphire Princess. We're going away here to, we've got France and Spain lined up for you. This is going on the 5th of May next year, so a year away to look forward to this one for 7 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to St Peter Port first in Guernsey. Then we're going to cruise to the port for Bordeaux. Then we're going to visit Bilbao, La Coruña, and then back to Southampton. 7 nights on board from just £799 per person. That's for an inside stateroom. If you wanted to have an ocean or a balcony, give us a call and we'll quote you on that separately. And we're also going to include $150 per room on board credit as well. So you can use that however you want to spend on board the Sapphire Princess. Maybe some specialty dining, some drinks, bottles of wine with your meal. Maybe you want to be pampered in the spa, some excursions or shopping. You'll get $150 per room on board credit. So what a great offer that is. If you want more information, do go to the website visioncruise.co.uk or ring us now on 0800 655 6449.
Now then, how do you like, we've already spoken about one new ship. This is the second of our new ships, and this is your chance to be on her very first cruise. Her very first cruise. It's the Norwegian Bliss, and she's going transatlantic to New York. Now, the thing is, what's going to happen with the ship? She's being built at the moment. She's going to be brought into Southampton, and then they're going to do what they call a couple of shakedown cruises, which are usually 1 or 2 nights, where they just put staff or travel agents on, so the waiters get used to having people around and waiting on, and the rooms getting turned and all that sort of thing. And then her very first cruise with paying customers is this one on the 21st of April next year. Do you fancy it? Well, I'd like to show you around the Norwegian Bliss, but I can't because obviously she's not been built yet, but she's a breakaway class ship. So I'll do the next best thing. I'll show you around the Norwegian Breakaway. The Norwegian Breakaway is the latest of the Norwegian Cruise Line fleet, with so many innovative ideas and comforts that you'd expect and enjoy, with touches of luxury that just make you feel a little special. One of the unique features about the Norwegian Breakaway that I love, and I think you'll love too, is this waterfront area. It's like a promenade that you can look out to sea, and you can have cocktails of an evening, or maybe even a restaurant meal as well. It's all here to enjoy. It's a unique feature, and I think it's going to be really, really popular. Can you imagine sitting out, watching the sea go by, or maybe going into a port of call and having a lovely cocktail or maybe a meal or two? It's a wonderful feature, and I think you'll love it too. Come with me, let's go. The spa deck area is a great place to relax and soak up the sun, or maybe share a drink and a chat with friends. As you take in all the ship has to offer, from the fine staterooms, the wonderful shopping opportunities, the facilities for younger children, and the freestyle dining that Norwegian Cruise Lines are famous for, where you eat where and when you want, plus all the little extras you'll really love. Do you know, one of the things I love about Norwegian Cruise Lines is the accommodation. It is so spacious, it feels comfortable, and there's all the little extras like coffee making machines and all things like that. The bathrooms are wonderful, and of course there's lots of balconies as well for you to choose from. Whichever stateroom you choose, I know you're going to have a comfortable night's sleep. And there's such a choice of staterooms, no matter what your budget, and all have the same comfortable feel and spacious bathrooms. With Norwegian Cruise Lines cruises, the dining is something really special, and there's such a great variety of dining venues serving many different kinds of cuisine. If you have kids, well, there's so much for them to do on board, from crazy golf to climbing walls and games and hobby rooms that will keep them entertained and amused for hours on end. For the older teens, there's a great hangout area where they'll love mixing with people of their own age, with loads of cool stuff to do. For the youngsters, there's plenty to keep them occupied too. One of the things I love about the Norwegian Breakaway are these things here. They're everywhere. Now, I know it just looks like a little picture, but it's not. It's an information centre, and all you have to do is touch the screen. What's going on? There it is. You want to find out where it is? You just map it. It takes you exactly to where it goes. It's magic, and these are everywhere, all over the ship. I don't know how I got by without them. Well, there are over 20 eating experiences here on the Norwegian Breakaway, and this is just one of them. It is, of course, the Italian restaurant, and there's food everywhere, and it's absolutely scrumptious. Oh, thank you. All right. And this is mine. So, while you have a look around at other eateries, I'll just tuck in. Enjoy. With Norwegian Cruise Lines, freedom dining is really your choice where and when you eat. The Italian restaurant where I am does have a small cover charge, as do some of the other specialty restaurants. But many, like the Manhattan rooms and the buffets, don't. But there really is lots of choice, which means if you choose a steak one night, you can maybe try another restaurant the next night for some show cooking as well, like the Tapanaki restaurant. You'll soon get to love the freedom dining on board. Here on the Norwegian Breakaway, there's so many different places to show you, it's hard to know where to start. But how about here in the lobby bar? And what a lobby bar it is. The atmosphere is fantastic. And there's even a grand piano where they hint out the tunes of a night. You could be singing along to that, or maybe just enjoying the video wall behind me. And if this isn't lively enough for you, how about a really packed Irish bar? Want one? There's one on the next floor up. The Irish pub is a great place to meet for a drink and meet new friends, but other nighttime venues around the ship are lots of fun too. Fat Cats is the jazz bar that really comes alive at night. And there's cool cocktail bars. And talking of cool, there's even an ice bar where you can enjoy vodka literally on the rocks. There's the piano bar with its dueling pianos, which really has to be seen to be believed. And if you're looking for a laugh, then we have the place you've been looking for. If it's late night dancing you're looking for, well, Bliss will take you where you want to be. And when it comes to lavish shows, there's the Rock of Ages, the Circo Dreams and Dinner Show, and the Burn the Floor Dance Spectacular. Now, I can tell you that the shows are going to be varying from what you saw there, because obviously this is a brand new ship, and it's just been announced that the Jersey Boys are going to be on board the ship. It's going to be the Jersey Boys. That's going to be one of the main shows on board. Now, I say this is its very, very first cruise. Your chance to be first on board, going transatlantic across to New York. It's on the 21st of April next year, and the whole holiday is taking 15 nights. You join the ship in Southampton, and can I just say at this point, it is premium all-inclusive. What does that mean? All your gratuities and tips, they're all paid. All your drinks, they're not home brands, they are the premium drinks. You know, the big brands that you know, they're all included. All your food's included. There are a couple of restaurants that have a cover charge, but there's lots with no cover charge. You can go on this holiday and not spend a penny on that ship, and you're going to have the time of your life. We're going to cruise out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Ponta Delgada in the Azores. This is lovely. And Ponta Delgada is one of those places that's steeped in history. It really is. It's Portuguese history. You're going to love it. Then we're going to cruise across to Halifax, Nova Scotia. The boardwalk here from where the ship pulls in right into the city centre is gorgeous, and it's just steaming with American history, Canadian history rather. Then we cruise past the Statue of Liberty into New York. Yeah, we're going to New York, my friends, and when you get there, we're going to be putting you up for 2 nights at the Sheraton Hotel in New York Times Square. Yeah, the Sheraton, New York Times Square. You're going to spend 2 nights there. Well, you know, there's lots to do there, isn't there? Loads to do in New York, you know, taking the Broadway shows, or maybe go shopping in Macy's or something like that. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? And then we're going to fly you back to London. £1,689 for you to have your place in history on a brand new ship on her maiden voyage and cruise. She's going transatlantic. This is incredible. And when you consider on board that ship, you are all inclusive, premium all inclusive. That's all your drinks paid for, all it's great. It is just so good. You know, and then you get a couple of nights in New York when you get there as well. This is really, really good. If you've ever wanted to go to New York, this is the way to do it. And I'll tell you why. Because there's no jet lag. Because you just change, the hours just change every night while you're in bed. So you get there and you're fresh as a daisy, ready to hit the road running. If you want it, come and get it. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? And by the way, ask for a case of wine with this one, and I'll send you the case of wine. Ask for the case of wine, and I'll send you a case of wine. I think you're going to really, really love this one. 0800 655 6449. Got any questions? Don't forget, that's what we're here for. 0800 655 6449. You've got questions, we've probably got the answers. All you have to do is give us a call. But your chance to be the very first paying passengers on a brand new cruise ship. And she's going to be a magnificent cruise ship as well. I say, one of the shows has just been announced that's going to be on board, the Jersey Boys, which is a great show. Yeah. And that's free, by the way. That's free. And then all the wonderful food. Oh, well, you saw me tucking into some of the food there, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, yeah, you know, but do I look like a man who hasn't been around the buffet once or twice? You know, the buffets are absolutely incredible. They really are. If you want to do that, by the way, just give us a call, 0800 655 6449, and we'll get you involved in that one, because, you know, with Norwegian Cruise Lines, with it being premium all-inclusive, it really is good. Now, Richard, what have you got next?
Well, I've got lots coming up for you. Oh.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? It's the golden envelope! The golden envelope. Where it comes from, nobody knows. Well, we do, but we're just not telling, you know what I mean? you here. Get that thing out of the way. Oh, hey. Oh, this is good. Royal Caribbean International. The Independence of the Seas. This is a French-Dutch adventure. It's going on the 24th of October this year for 5 nights. It's half-term week. It's half-term week. We're going to go from Southampton to Rotterdam. Oh, it's lovely. You go to Amsterdam, let's see all the windmills and all that sort of thing. And then to Bruges, see Bruges. We'll go to Bruges for the day there. The chocolate and the canal. Then to Cherbourg. Oh, the wines in Cherbourg are lovely. And then we're into Le Havre. This week go to Honfleur, get yourself the Calvados. You can go to Paris for the day while you're there too. Then we're back into Southampton. This is truly incredible, isn't it? When you consider it's half term, you know, it's usually, isn't it? Usually, you know, half term there, 24th of October, and it's the Independence of the Seas. How much do you think? How much are you thinking? Can we have the golden envelope drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, you can be on board for just... It's the Independence of the Seas. It's October half term. What's it like? Let me show you around. So this is the Royal Promenade. You've got everything here from a Ben & Jerry's, and you know, if you stay in that stateroom up there, you get free Ben & Jerry's ice cream all time long. And then we've got the cafe, we've got shops and entertainment. There's even a pie shop. So I'll pop in here, so if you get here and there's none, you know where's all the pies. So here we are, just arrived on board, and where are we? Well, it's the law of the sea, isn't it? Bit of rabbit food, not too much. Oh, this looks lovely. There's so much choice, isn't there? So much choice. Oh, I'll have some of that. Oh, some tomato. Oh, onion. Love a bit of onion. Look at the hams and the cheeses. Lots of meat up. If you really want to treat yourself while you're on holiday, why don't you pop into Chops Grill? The steak and seafood here are absolutely incredible, and you'll just love it. There's tables for families or couples. It's whatever you want, but I know one thing you will want. You want a really juicy steak, and you'll get one. When it comes to accommodation, there's lots to choose from. Now this is the Royal Suite, and I can't promise you that all rooms are going to be like this, with things like their own bar, their own, well, lounge area that's bigger than my lounge at home, bedroom through there with ensuite, of course, and a grand piano. Yeah, I just can't believe it. This is just fantastic.
John, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, I'll play it. Well, if you're staying in the Royal Suite and you're wondering, is there going to be enough space to hang all my clothes? Well, this is the walk-in wardrobe. I mean to say, there's enough for all my stuff here, and a couple of guests as well. When you've had a hard day at the water park and you're a bit hot and bothered, what's the best thing you can actually do? Well, how about coming to one of these, Sprinkles? The thing is, it's ice cream and you help yourself and it's free. Now that's dangerous. I'll be back in a while for more. Well, you've caught me. I'm in the solarium area, just relaxing and taking in and checking the compass to find out what's to do on the ship. And there's so much to do. Do you know what? There's so much to do. I I think I'll just be busy doing nothing. But that's what cruise holidays are about. Your way, especially on the independence of the seas. Well, everybody's got the 15 minutes worth in them, haven't they? And this is your chance as well. It's the on-air studio. It's a karaoke lounge and it gets seen around the ship. My chance. Do you know, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in the room when someone at Royal Caribbean International's HQ suggested they put an ice rink on a ship. Well, obviously that wouldn't work. Well, maybe it would. Now, the thing is, you can learn to skate here, or you can just sit back and watch the shows on ice. It's spectacular. So here we are on the Independence of the Seas. It is one of the biggest, funnest ships to sail out of the UK. Well, it's full. It has just over 3,500 people on board. But you know what? You wouldn't know that by the space around the decks. Do you know there's 22 different bars and places to mingle of an evening? It's like a floating holiday resort. Yes, there are hot tubs, there are swimming pools, there's the movies which you can see, there's jogging tracks, there's mini golf, there's the flow rider, there's the theatre. Need I say more? There is so much going on, and the food is incredible as well, from the Windjammer to the main restaurant, which is like a fine dining experience in itself. Do you know, when you think what's involved in a Royal Caribbean International holiday, and you look at the Independence of the Seas, it's a holiday you should really think about taking. I love it, and I think you will do too. It's good, isn't it? It really is good, and at just £429 for the October half term. Remember, it's on the 24th of October for 5 nights. We're going to cruise out of Southampton, and our first port of call is Rotterdam, and that is lovely. This Rotterdam itself is gorgeous, and there's all the windmills there that you can go and have a look around too. Maybe go to Amsterdam for the day there too. Then we're off to Zeebrugge. We can go to Bruges for the day. I'm thinking of all the chocolates and oh, the Belgian beer and the lace. It's lovely. Then we're going to go up the coast to Cherbourg in France. The wines and the cheeses and and the lovely beaches there too, by the way, for the kids. They'll love that. And then we're going to cruise into Le Havre. That's where you can go to Paris for the day. The Eiffel Tower, the Champs-Élysées and all that sort of thing. It's lovely. And then we're back into Southampton at £429. If you book it tonight as well, remember, you also get the golden envelope badge. The badge of honour. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details on this one. £429. It is, of course, going in the October half term for 5 nights. That's what's so good about it, really, is that, you know, the fact that, you know, it's a great way to just to get away. It is a great way to get away. 24. It goes on the Monday, so you know you're back on the Sunday, and it's lovely. I think you'd like this one. If you want it, just give us a call. 0800 655 6449. If there's queues, I'm sorry, we'll get to you as soon as we can. As soon as we can, we'll get to you. Now then, if you want to watch us when you're out and about, maybe you want to watch us in the morning on the way to work, you can do now, can't you, Richard?
Of course you can, yeah. It's very simple. You just visit the website. You don't need to register. You don't need an app. And you can watch on the go. Here's the details.
Watch us online. Watch Vision Cruise and Holiday and Cruise TV's favourite programmes on any of your devices. Turn on your laptop and go to www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. You can also watch Holiday and Cruise TV on your tablet device. And there's no need to download any apps. Just go to Holiday and Cruise TV's website. If you have a smartphone, then you can watch Holiday and Cruise TV on the go. Watch your favourite shows online. Laptop, tablet and mobile. Watch Holiday and Cruise TV on all your devices.
Right, now we're going on, which is almost private cruising this. This is on the Variety Galileo. It's a lovely ship. This gives you an idea. Now, these ships are very small in the way that they hold. They've got about 25 cabins on board, and that's it. So it's almost, but don't think you're giving up anything for that. Don't think, is it going to be really just basic and all that sort of thing? No, they're luxury yachts. I say, look at the dining room on board. That's the thing. There you go. Those cabins don't look basic to me. They're gorgeous. And of course, what happens is, because they're small ships, they get into the marinas. So you're not in the port out.
Miles out.
You're right in marinas The food is incredible as well. Now, this is the Variety Galileo going around the Jewels of the Cyclades on the 18th of August this year for 7 nights. It's so exclusive, this. We're going to be flying you from Gatwick out to Athens. That's where we're going to transfer you, and not to the normal big port or that stuff. No, the Marina's here. That's where you're going to join the ship at the Marina's here, and then we're going to cruise out. And we're going to get to loads of places. Some of them we just spend a few hours there and what have you. Poros is our first port of call. Lovely. See, you can get into the little places that the big ships can't get to. Polyiogos next. The beaches here are incredible. And remember, it's going to be August, so what's the weather going to be like? And with it being a little ship, you can just dive off the side of the ship and go into the sea. Folgandros next. Once again, and remember, the crew go into these places every week, so they know all the best places, so they tell you where to go. Then we're into Santorini. Now, once again, with Santorini, a lot of the ships, it's all tenders to Santorini. You know, you've got to go on the little boats. No, we're right into the thing. And we're going to overnight here as well. So you get the Santorini nightlife as well, which is absolutely incredible. The next day, we're off to Paros. Lovely. Once again, we're going to be overnighting in port here as well. So I'm thinking of the tavernas and all that sort of thing. You know, a bit of plate smashing. It's going to be great, isn't it? I love all this. I do. And then from Paros, after our overnight there, you know, maybe first thing early in the morning, we're going to cruise across to Mykonos. Once you get, and remember, we're not hours and hours cruising. It's just a few hours cruising, and then you get in, and you've got all day there. And then we're going to overnight in Mykonos as well. Absolutely incredible. Then, after our overnight, early the next morning after breakfast, we set sail again, and we're off to Syros. All these small Greek islands, which you're just going to fall in love with. Once again, we're going to overnight in port there as well. So do you see all these little overnights that you're getting in these wonderful places? Then we're going to go across to Kinthos, where you're going to have some time. Look at the beaches here. Remember, it's going to be August. So maybe a barbecue on the beach? This sounds good, doesn't it? I like the sound of that. And then we're back into Piraeus, but not just the main port of Piraeus, to the Marina Zia. This is where you're going to Athens for the day. Spend the day in Athens. And after overnight, we're then going to take you back to the airport and fly you back to the UK. 2089. But it's so exclusive, it's untrue. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. It's so exclusive, it's untrue. 2089. If you've got any questions, give us a call. By the way, if you want a case of wine with that one, ask for a case of wine and I'll send you a case of wine free of charge. Just ask for it and I'll give it to you. Good ask, Debbie, good ask. Because you only say, don't ask.
You don't get.
Don't get. No. Yeah. So 2089. I've got any questions on that one? It truly is. It's so exclusive, it's untrue. It's so exclusive, it's untrue. Remember, there's only 20 odd cabins on board. And the crew really look after you. The ratio of crew to customers is incredible. You'll get to know the captain by his first name. You know, it's that sort of thing. It's really relaxed and enjoyable. If you want this one, 0800 655 6449. Give us a call and we'll get you involved in that one. Where's the time gone? It's time to rerun the fun. We started off, can you believe this, an hour ago with the Royal Caribbean International on the Grand Mediterranean Tour on the 13th of May next year. On the Navigation of the Seas from Southampton to Gibraltar, Alicante, Rome, Civitavecchia there, then Livorno, Marseille, and then we're into Barcelona, Lisbon, Vigo, and back into Southampton. 1139. But we're also going to give you $225 on board credit. Ooh. And I tell you what, ask for a case of wine with that one and I'll send you a case of wine. Then we were on the Star Princess, going to Las Vegas for 3 nights and then flying on to join the ship as we go around to Hawaiian Delights. This is going on the 15th of January next year for 19 nights, deposit only right now. Fly from Gatwick to Vegas, 3 nights at the Luxor in Vegas. Then we fly into Los Angeles where we join the ship. Then we cruise to Honolulu, Kauai, Maui, Hilo, Ensenada in Mexico, then back to Los Angeles. 1639 for 19 nights away. Ask for the case of wine with that one too. And then we were on the MSC Magravia. This is the brand new ship. Gets launched in about a month's time. We'll remember all-inclusive drinks package on this one. On the 14th of January next year, going to fly you to Genoa. Then you're going to go around to Civitavecchia for Rome, Palermo, Valletta in Malta, Barcelona, Marseille, back into Genoa. We're going to fly you home. And remember, that is all inclusive for $7.99. All your all-inclusive drinks included in the price there. That's lovely. This is lovely, this one. The Norwegian Breakaway, her very first cruise. You could be a part of history. The 21st of April next year for 15 nights. Going to cruise out from Southampton to Ponta Delgada in the Azores, then to Halifax, Nova Scotia in Canada, then into New York, where you're going to have 2 nights in the Sheraton New York Times Square, and then we're going to fly you home. When you're on the ship, it's premium all-inclusive. All your tips are paid, all your gratuities are paid. We paid for all your drinks, your foods in many of the restaurants included. And then finally, oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? The Variety Galileo, lovely, like a private yacht. You know, where do you want to go stay? Oh, I don't know. It's exactly, you know, wonderful food, luxury cruising for £2,089. And remember, that's right in the height of summer, isn't it? Doesn't get any more high season than that, it doesn't. 0800 655 6449. And then we have the golden envelope. Can you believe this one? Royal Caribbean on the Independence of the Seas, going around the French and Dutch adventure on half term, the 24th of October for 5 nights from Southampton to Rotterdam, Bruges, Cherbourg, Le Havre, and then back to Southampton. £429. 420. It's Royal Caribbean
for half term.
At half term, and it's the Indy. You saw me on the Indy, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, it was incredible.
Call for kids' prices.
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to love it. I really think you're going to love it. If you want it, give us a call and we'll get you involved in that. We're open till 10 o'clock tonight, so, you know, there's still time. Don't be late. Don't be worried. Listen, from me and Richard, thanks very much. We're going to be back on Sunday night at 6 with another Best Value Cruise Hour. Until then, from me and Rich, thanks for watching and carry on cruising. See you.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.